tryouts, these boys came in hungry. They came in mentally tough, and I put them through the ropes during training because I knew what type of season that I wanted them to have. So I had to set up those obstacles up front, and they beat it with no problem. And afterward, I had them coming to me saying, Coach, we appreciate you bringing in Coach John, man. He really got us in shape for the season. So they're able to understand what their mind has overcome, what kind of physical and mental changes that they've overcome. And I'm telling you, man, these are 8th graders, by the way. So that's amazing.
That's what's up, man. So, we giving y'all some great content, man. We're gonna have to break this thing up into two parts, two-part interview. So you guys make sure you check out the interview once we release it, and make sure you check out the website for the book and future programs as well. But I heard Coach say something, and I wanted to ask him. He just said that he gave me an opportunity, man, to work with 8th graders, and I'm gonna give you guys a hint. I didn't tell him this, but I wanted to know what Coach saw in me personally. What did he see in me from a character standpoint? Because this was a new opportunity for him. I know you were excited to coach, but to bring somebody in to work with your team, and this your first year, that's a big decision to make. You don't want to bring anybody in who's going to do more damage than good, and you got to bring somebody in that you know is going to probably give you a chance to make your team better mentally. And just a big thing I like now is just culture. Like, how do you breed certain cultures? Like Nick Saban has a phenomenal culture. Dabo Swinney, they have phenomenal cultures, and they encompass personal growth and development for their players and their team. So, Coach, what did you see in me and my character as a person to want to say, you know what, I trust him enough to bring him in without damaging this opportunity for me and my family?
First and foremost, I coach at a Christian practice. So knowing your belief in God and knowing how we've had multiple conversations and how you have always given God the utmost glory for your success.
Absolutely.
That was first and foremost, because in training these kids, I want to continue to instill their spiritual beliefs behind that. Because let's be honest, without God, we're all nothing.
Absolutely.
You know, and that was first and foremost. Secondly, the passion in which you advertise what you do. There's a confidence in Coach John that you don't see in a lot of people who are doing. You have a lot of people who are out there that are self-proclaimed trainers, but the confidence in which you have in yourself to say, hey, listen, this is what I do, and I can promise you this, by the time we're done, you will see a difference. You'll see a big difference. And so that was two. Anybody who believes in their program that much, they're worth giving a shot. You combine those two alone, that was enough for me.
Yeah, so I told you guys I was going to give you a secret. So, again, Coach Irv, this is his first year coaching, and we wanted to make this a phenomenal experience for him, his family, and the team. We wanted to make progression. And so as a first-time coach, there's always issues with, do I have a budget to bring a coach in? And one of the things that I really appreciated about him, he said that even if we don't have the budget, I'm going to pay for it out of my pocket. So that's a testament to who he is as a coach and what he wanted to invest into his players, so kudos to you. But what he did know, as we were talking about budget, he was adamant about making sure, I want to make sure it's worth your time. What he did know is, I wanted to do it so bad because of what I knew I could do and what I knew I would have done it for free. Now, I know as a coach, he wouldn't have let me done it for free because of who he is as a person, but I would have done it for free because I know, like, if I get my hands on them for 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 10, whatever the time frame is, I know I can make a crazy, ridiculous amount of positive progression in the kids. And so the last thing we'll talk about, Coach, you got something I know you...
I do. And for you to say that, man, just is mind-blowing. I'm going to tell you something, and if you're considering Coach John, the amount of money that you're going to pay for what you're going to get is pennies on a dollar. This guy has researched. He has invested his time, money into being educated to the point where he can make you understand, this is what we're trying to do. This is where you are. This is where you want to be. This is how I'm going to get you there. And do not hesitate for a second to spend that money to get to where you want to be, man, because this guy, God has blessed him with a talent, and he has taken it to another level. And I'm here to tell you firsthand experience. I would have paid double what I paid him to do.
Oh wow! I need to hire Irv for a marketing and promotion guy, man. He just promoted me way better than I do myself. But yeah, man. Like I said, I would have done it. I really would have done it for free because I actually, you know, one thing about me, I love movement. Like I love understanding the physical abilities of the human body. Once you really get an understanding, like there is, and I know this is gonna sound cliche, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you cannot do or cannot achieve. Once you like really, from a scientific standpoint, understand science of muscle movement, muscle memory, and how different things get, you know, etched into your brain from a practice standpoint, man, all you have to do is implement that over and over. So I really enjoy that. But the biggest thing, Coach, over the last maybe, like I said, I released the book. For those of you coaches, leaders, pastors, anybody that you have a team, you need to get this book. I'm telling you, get the book, not only for you, but get the book for your team as well. I'm actually, this summer we'll be doing some workshops that encompass fitness and you know, physical conditioning that will tie into the book. So you guys will be able to get wind of that. I'm also partnering with some schools to make donations from some of the proceeds of the book. You guys will hear about that maybe in the next week or so. So once we get everything locked in. But the one thing that I always get since I released my first book in, I think it was the last of August, we did a pre-launch and it went great. It went really well. In 2019, I'm really going to promote and push the book hard. So, you know, don't get tired of hearing about it. Just go get it and you'll see. But this is the thing I always get when people find out that, you know, that I've written a book that don't know, and they give me this look like, how does a trainer become a author? Or like, why does a trainer become an author? And this is what I tell you, and I let Coach Irv close it out. The three things that helps a person get stronger, bigger, faster in the gym is damage, tension, and stress. Are those not the same things we go through in life, that if we kind of get over those things, we have a strong life or the lifestyle that we want? So Coach, talk about damage, tension, and stress, and how you saw me, witnessed me implement that with your players within the time that I had with them, and not even knowing that I was pulling stuff from the book that I hadn't even told anybody about. Tell me what you noticed about the damage, tension, and stress, and how your players got better from it.
From a damage perspective, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but a lot of us, when we go into a situation, and I'll use my team to, a lot of them mentally did not have the confidence to be able to be where they wanted to be. Where they wanted to be was on the team. How to get there, some of them didn't have a clue, but mentally didn't have the toughness to be able to believe in themselves to be able to get there. At that point, mentally, you're already damaged. You're already damaged.
Ooh, that's powerful. Hold on, wait. Let it sit for a minute, because that was. I need to put that in my next, you know, maybe we can work out a little deal or something.
Right.
Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
So from that point, you're damaged before you even step on the floor. So to break that down, to mentally dive through and peel back the layers of that onion to get to the reasons why they're damaged. Why does this person feel like they're damaged? Because each and every person is different. Each and every player is different. So for me to have 10 guys out there and the coach to have to find out the reason why each one of these 10 guys is different, we can't move forward until we figure that out first and foremost. Okay? So I'll move forward to the second, tension. Okay? So now that I've started to build up some mental confidence in you, I'm gonna give you a little tension in trying to train you to move forward to where you want to be. Why? Okay, in order for you to move forward in life, if I prepare you for just the basics, you're only gonna be average. I have to prepare you to be able to climb, not just walk up to the mountain, but climb over it. So I have to train you like I'm training you to climb over 3 mountains just to get over 1. So that's the tension that he puts on the players. I'm gonna train you like you're training for a college team, but you're only in middle school. So there goes the tension. The stress is, not only have I built you up mentally, now I'm gonna add the responsibility on you as a player to continue to train yourself outside of what I'm giving you here. I'm gonna give you, this is gonna be your meal plan. Now that's stressful for an 8th grader. Listen, please you need to eat right 6 days a week, okay? You need to make sure that you drink a lot of water. I'm gonna put that stress on you as an 8th grader to make sure that you put that stress on yourself so that you can come out to be the total package that you wanna be.
Oh man, he said so much. I can't even. I'm not gonna try to unpack it, man, because he gave you guys. He gave y'all some stuff, man. It seems like he was in my little writing room when I was writing, man. So that's again, coaches. A lot of people look at us as just people who are focused on creating better physical attributes for an athlete, but a lot of times we gotta create better mental attributes for an athlete. Psychological. You gotta make sure they're good, strong psychological. And here's the thing I want to challenge you guys. I know we're finishing up. We're going to make this a 2-part video segment so you guys can make sure you take notes or whatever you need, because I know we gave y'all something that can help y'all, and not just, it can help you with your money, your marriage, and the mess that you're in. Woo! Money, marriage, and mess. Wow. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway. But so we gave you guys all that stuff, but like I said, man, a lot of times when we deal with these athletes, and this is another thing that I noticed from Coach. After we would get through with the sessions, we would not only say, man, good job, but hey, you got a week of school or whatever, make sure these grades, make sure you act in the right way, because you're a leader. People are looking at you in the classroom. Make sure if people are doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, you need to separate yourself or influence them to do the right things. And so that was another thing that I saw in Coach Irv, and how he's trying to kind of change the culture of his programming. So I really appreciated that about him being a fan of education and wanting to always learn and grow. All right, guys, so that was the end of our interview, man. Coach Irv, I appreciate your time, brother. Appreciate everything. Appreciate you investing into your guys. And more importantly, investing into me. Guys, listen, workshops, anything that you need that encompasses you needing to help your teams, your organizations, your players perform better, both mentally and physically, reach out to me at www.ccsthebook.com. That's 2 C's, 1 S, thebook.com. There's a contacts page on that website. All you have to do is leave me whatever question you have or whatever information you need, and we'll get back to you. And you've heard Coach Irv, man, like phenomenal guy. And if you have players that are looking to take their games to the next level, holyhoops.org. We're gonna make sure we put that in the show notes on the blog and all that good stuff. But man, it's been a phenomenal day. Coach, I appreciate you. Got anything else you want to tell them, man?
Listen, I have a saying, and I'm going to use this saying and close us out with this. If you're looking to get Coach John, don't hesitate. I tell my players all the time, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. You'll be treating yourself like getting Coach John.
Hey, but listen, you won't get Coach Irv price. He was the first one to invest into me, so that garnered him a little bit of favor. And so we're going to keep on. We got some stuff coming up for the summer, and we're going to keep you guys informed. If there's anything you can do, let us know. Don't forget, like the video, share it with your friends, family, and the people you want value from or for. Share it with them, and leave us some comments. Let us know what you thought about the interview. We're going to break this up into 2 parts because I know we went a little bit over, but it got good. It got sweeter and sweeter, as they say. It got good. But other than that, guys, we appreciate your time. Holla at your boy, man. Coach John J., the Coach's Corner. I'm glad to be in your corner, helping you make the performance strides that you need to make.
Have a good one.